to explain.
Then ask.
Okay, where to start? Is the horse seeking the relaxation by its own then, if you have the reins like you had it, or?
Well, when I am
Like
massaging the reins or taking and holding the reins,
yes.
I'm asking him to seek down. That's all I am asking. The relaxation comes on his own.
Yeah, that I know, of course, but I mean the seeking down. Like,
Yeah.
does the feel in the bit gives him the idea to lower the head?
Yes, because I'm doing it in a way where he will, I'm encouraging to actually go a little bit against the bit. That's why it doesn't really work with a leverage bit, because those bits we want him to kind of give in to way more than this. But with a snaffle bit with rings on the side, we want the horse to go a little bit against it when it's straight like this, but not when I take just one. Then we don't want to go against, but that's not the bit, that's the ring on the side. So that's the purpose of this kind of bit. It's asking the horse to kind of go against it a little bit and seek down, and then he finds out, oh, here it's nice to be down there, and that's where he starts to find the relaxation.
Okay, and it starts to seek down as soon as you take out both reins?
Yeah, well, it's a feel. So let me see if I can do it one-handed. So it's basically, yeah, great. So it's a feel. We can do it several ways. Now I have just a two-piece, so I don't want to do it this way, because there's a chance it goes like that. That's why I go out like this,
yeah.
Because then it won't do. So I'll put the feel here, and that, like now I'm holding it, and there when he give in there, so it wasn't down, so I'm just holding it until he kind of starts taking a little bit, just a little bit more, until he starts seeking down like that.
But why doesn't it encourage him to lift up his head more? Why? Because you have the reins quite high.
Unfortunately, the answer is feel.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense if you lift up and the horse lowers his head.
Yes, because he goes against the feel. It's the opposition reflex that we are using to an advantage here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically, it's a natural instinct in the horse to go against something. So I'm just putting something like this that goes that way, and then we want his to go against it, which means that way.
And how can we explain to the horse then the difference between when it should yield from it and when it should go against it? Like the same would be with the rope halter. Like,
yeah. Again, the answer is feel.
But when does
it's
the
a
horse
different
know?
kind of feel. So if I want him to lift his head up, for instance,
yes.
I would do like this. I would kind of say, can you go up like this? So it's a different kind of feel, but now I want you to go down, so then it's that kind of feel.
Okay, but
so
like,
I can't explain exactly what it is. You kind of have to find your own two different feels. It's not super important that it is the correct way. Yeah. It's just what makes sense to the horse and what he learns. So I have taught him that when the feel is like this, then it's seeking down. But when it's like more like this, then it's seeking up.
Yeah.
But it looks kind of the same. And it's the same goes with this, like this feel means down.
Yeah. But that's all a matter of teaching the horse to understand that.
Yeah. It's just a matter of teaching. It's not a natural thing.
No,
the only natural thing here. The only natural thing here is the opposition reflex that we are using.
Yeah.
To our advantage and his advantage.
Yeah, good. No, that's what was exactly what I meant, because like, does it naturally make sense to the horse to like do it then if you have the hands wider out or so? Like I was
no.
But in so many other things we don't want the horse to go against.
Yeah, that's what I meant with like, when does the horse know it should yield backwards and when does the horse know to go against the bit?
Feel. Unfortunately, that's when you are up at a different level, where we are not baby talking, we are not at kindergarten or preschool, we are now more at the university, so we can have a more sophisticated and advanced kind of conversation where a thing on the surface looks similar, but because of the different kinds of feel is different. So we can actually do a little thing here. If you come here, like we can, no, not like that because of my little ruler. So we can hold the hands like this, but with different kinds of feel in my hand, without doing anything different, I can tell different stuff. So I could tell like this. So you can see you're moving your hand just by feel, but then I can do this. It's just the feel. It's not that I'm doing really anything different
Yes,
on
you
the
do.
on the surface. Okay, so I can also do this. Let's see if you can follow the feel. So what am I doing?
Okay, well, you try to turn my hand.
Yeah, I'm asking you to follow this feel. Okay, but I'm not just turning it. Okay, so that's the kind of thing. It's when you see competitive dancers. So I know some of the secrets of it. I can't do it myself, but I know some of the secrets. I know that when you have two dancers like this, the leading person will use his hands with different kinds of pressure in order to pre-tell the partner what's going to happen. And it's all feel. Of course, they know the routine, they know the steps, but in order to get that little extra, the leading guy will use his hands and use different kind of feels of pressure to tell his partner or her partner, this is how I want it to be and how I want it to look. And this is what we're doing with the different kind of feels. So actually a great question. So we do not want to get confused of this natural horsemanship and thinking that everything we do is a natural thing for the horse, because just sitting up here is not a natural thing.
No, I know.
Having stuff on is not a natural thing. The only natural thing we do is utilizing the natural kind of body positions to get natural things occurring, and then we use a natural instinct in horses, the opposition pressure reflex, to create those natural kind of energy flows and body positions. But it's a technical thing, like it's a mechanical thing in the beginning. But then when we combine it with horse psychology and more routine and rhythm and stuff like that, we actually get it to where the horse starts to do it on his own, and we don't have to do the mechanical, because he knows, oh, that's such a nice position. It's okay to be engaged with everything, but now it's time for relaxation. Then he will just immediately start to seek down and seek that shape on his own. That's what we want to do. And then it becomes a natural thing, because it's on his own. Great!